Good morning and welcome as we come in live at the beginning of what's going to be a long day of looking at all the gorgeous new things that you can find in this new catalogue. Now I just want to share this video across to my page, and obviously those sorts of things all take time, but yes, as of very early this morning the new mini catalogue has now gone live, as has the celebration, and what we're going to do in this first live video is we're going to have a little look. Now I can show you the inside of the catalogue. We're going to have a browse inside, and hopefully that is now sharing across to the Crafty Ducks page. We're going to have a look inside and see what goodies are in this new catalogue. Throughout the day I'm going to come on, and there will be 5 lives throughout the day that are going to be looking at different aspects, different suites within the catalogue. So we're going to have a little look at things a bit more detail and have a bit of a play. And if you are a member over on my Me Crafty Ducks VIP group, so if you are somebody that has classes with me or buys from me, one of my customers, and you're a member of that group, there are little extras that are going to be happening in that group throughout the day as well. So the January to June mini catalogue 2021 and the celebration brochure. Now I'm not going to look in great detail at the celebration brochure at this point, because you will be finding that during the course of the day there will be a variety of videos popping up talking about the free items that you can get when you shop with me, and what you can get if you join the team, and what you can get, those opportunities for freebies that are going to be available during the day. I'm going to talk about those in videos that are going to pop up throughout the course of the day. So we will leave that celebration brochure to one side and can concentrate on the mini catalogue. This is beautiful. I've got my cup of tea. There are some truly beautiful sweets in here. I have not got all of the ones that are on my wish list by any means yet, but really looking forward to getting my hands on some of these things and playing with them. So this catalogue, there has been a change over the course of the last 12 months. There's been a gradual change in the way that the catalogues come out. Morning Wendy, Happy New Year to you too. So there's been changes in the way that the catalogues come out, the way that they're launching, when they're launching, sort of what they look like. So there has been a bit of a change in feel. So this is our January to June mini catalogue. So in the course of any year we'll get 2 of these mini catalogues. This one will be January to June, the other one will be July to December. This one of course contains Easter things, Mother's Day, spring flowers, Father's Day, all of those sorts of things, whereas the next one will be the one that contains the Halloween and the Christmas and the autumn projects and all of those things, like the one that has just retired. So straight away you can see bright spring colours on that cover, but I can now open this cover for you. We can now delve into the catalogue, create something remarkable, everything you need in here to create something remarkable, and there are some beautiful things in here. There's kits, they're at the front of the catalogue, like we've had before. You've got like these lovely useful indexes at the back of the catalogue, and the suites as we go through, and just like the autumn winter one, it is in this sort of landscape orientation, so it means you get a lot more pictures and things on each page. So kits, there are this one is an all-inclusive kit. So the Hello Dear Friend is a kit where you get everything in the kit that you need to create beautiful cards. And you can make 12 cards in that, 3 each of 4 different designs. So those beautiful floral prints. So that one is an all-inclusive kit. Get your box, take it on holiday with you when we get to that point, or lock yourself away somewhere, and you'll have everything you need to create beautiful cards, including a little ink spot, excuse me, I could feel that sneeze coming, little ink spot, twine, all sorts of things. You're going to get all of that, your dimensionals, any glue dots, your stamp set, so really everything, a little block, everything that you need to create those cards. Or we have this You Are Amazing, and this is one of our kits, project kits, that you need the stamp set to go with it if you want to create the cards as they are on the front. But that you get all the cardstock and embellishments and things to create those cards. And then we have a product medley, and I love this product medley. This is the Flowering Cactus product medley. We did have a bit of a play with this on the live the other day. Beautiful colours, and in these product medley kits you get absolutely everything except any instructions. You know, the creativity, it's up to you what. Oh, apparently we're back. Today is not a day that I need poor internet connection, is it? But anyway, we're back. Let's see what happens with that. Okay, so the product medley, Flowering Cactus product medley, beautiful product, suite of products. So you get stamps, you get dies, you get embellishments, you get papers, get everything in the kit. And there is also a refill kit available which gives you all the flowers and little foil, little felt sheets and the linen thread and all sorts of things, but without the stamp set and die. So if you've bought one of these, completely used it all up, all your papers and things, you can just get more papers. Beautiful. Love You Always, a gorgeous suite of products, obviously Valentine's in mind, but also weddings, engagements, anniversaries. Really beautiful. We are going to come back to that suite later in the day, so I'll just sort of flick through the pages. Lovely black and whites and pinks. Beautiful. Great little things like the Hearts and Kisses. It's got this really fun stamp set with the lips and things in it, and a gorgeous little punch that goes with it. That's going to be featuring in a class quite soon. There's another set there with hearts in, really beautiful. This is like a little mini kit just here if you've got all those Valentine cards to create. I love the little kangaroo. They're going to be featuring in a upcoming class, not this month, but in one in the next couple of months. Kangaroo and Company. You've got dies to go with that. Really lovely. Hydrangea Hill. This is one of the ones, this is on my list to add to my collection this month, because this is going to be one of the Lily Pad Stamp Club suites, I think, the next time. So we've got the Dandy Garden one coming up. I think this is the one after that, the Hydrangea Hill. Beautiful. Again, stamps, dies, the most beautiful papers. Gorgeous ribbon, some coloured acetate, these lovely pearls. Just a beautiful suite of products. I love the colours. I just love everything about it. Really beautiful. So really looking forward to playing with that. And you get the dies that cut out these flowers. You obviously get some sort of detail in there as well. You get a die that will cut out all lots of little blossoms that you can then use to build up 3D hydrangeas like that one just there. So really beautiful suite. As I say, that's on my shopping list for this month. There's the stamp set. So you've got that detailed stamp, and then you've got that watercolour wash type stamp. Some really great sentiments in there, with a nice font. So yes, lovely. I love this. So this is again stamps and dies, but you've got this sort of newsprint effect here. So creates these sort of floral bouquets wrapped in newspaper. I think that's just such a fun idea. That's the wrapped bouquet. We've got some Easter things, the church, the rabbit, the sheep. We might recognise the quite curvy stamp set with the dies that go with it. That obviously was the early release one that we've had around. Dandy Garden, a really big suite of products. This one, you've got 2 stamp sets, you've got 1 set of dies, you've got 1 coordinating punch, great 6x6 papers, beautiful little ladybird trinkets. But we are going to be coming back to this one as the day goes on, so we'll just flick through that one for now and come back to it later. This is a great stamp set if you're wanting an all-round sentiment, the happy thoughts. So you've got things like happy birthday, thinking of you, congratulations, thank you. You've got the little bits that you could be putting inside your cards. Great if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out and want a sort of nice generic stamp set that's going to see you through most occasions, then that's a great one. So the little brushed blooms here with the dies that go with it, really quite pretty. Borders to backgrounds. This is a fun stamp set. So you've got these sort of little border pieces just here, and you can use them well where you like on your cards to create, funnily enough, little borders and stripes. And so a good fun little stamp set, and a nice big background stamp. So that's one of the big background stamps just with these wild roses all over it. That's lovely. Pretty Perennials, we had a play with that on a Facebook Live quite recently, and that's coming up in a class during January, so do look out for that. That's a really lovely stamp set. So you get these sort of bold watercolour wash type backgrounds and these lovely floral detailed dies and things. A really lovely combination. The Fine Art Floral, a gorgeous suite. We are going to be looking at that. In fact, that's going to be the first our lives is looking at that particular suite, so do come back and see that later. We've got the many messages, so you've got all of these sentiments, and then you've got this one die that cuts them all out. So useful. I think I did stamp this and cut some out on a live a little while ago, and I've been using them. You might see some of them pop up on samples and things later. These are the ones that I've got left, but I've been gradually working my way through them. So stamp once, die cut once, and you get a whole little bunch of sentiments that you can use for lots of things. Really useful. And obviously you can be doing them in different colours, so do a black on white that then you can sponge and do all sorts of things with. Do a white on black. Yeah, you can do what colourways you like. Great stuff. You've got your Tranquil Thoughts here with these really pretty corner die. It's just gorgeous. The Treasured Medallion, that is another of these sort of double punches that gives this sort of medallion type finish on the ends of your strips of card, and then you've got this medallion stamp set that goes with it. They're always fun, good fun for colouring in. That's a good mindfulness exercise. Circle Celebration, it's just a stamp set full of circles, but I love it, and that is going to be coming up on a One Sheet Wonder in the near future. The Simply Succulents, I've seen some really beautiful projects made with this stamp set and dies already. So you've got the really nice stamp set with all these little succulents in a pot. Kind people are my kind of people. And in the dies that go with it, you've got some labels as well as, you know, the dies for the floral, for the images that you've stamped. But then you've got this sort of background image, which is really detailed. It's almost lacy background, so that's a great combination. The Sand and Sea suite, beautiful colours, lots of sort of pearlescent added into this suite. Dies, stamp set, embossing folder, lots of coordination, but we are coming back to that one later in the day so that we can explore in more detail all that does. Great Friendly Flamingo. If you're into flamingos, he's quite a cute flamingo. This lovely floral image just here, dies that cut them out, and you've got a sort of a die that will cut out your stamp set, and then a slightly more detailed die if you just want to die cut a flamingo rather than stamp it. The lovely Sweet Strawberries, I think that's one that we'll perhaps come back to that on Friday for Friday's live, I think. Really lovely. There is a celebration set that coordinates with that, and I will showing you that in one of the videos a bit later. But you've got this really lovely stamp set with these strawberries and the leaves and the blossom, so really gorgeous. And you can make up these 3D strawberries and things because you've got a punch that coordinates, and it cuts out the strawberry leaf, the little bit off the top of the strawberry itself, and the little blossom, so you can create some really gorgeous projects with that. So the strawberry sweet strawberry bundle is indeed very sweet, and one that I'm going to enjoy playing with. We've got the In Bloom bundle, so this is a stamp set with flowers, and then you've got pierced dies, so that's not probably going to show up very well, but if you've got your own catalogue and you look at them, or you look at the details on here, you might be able to pick up that these dies have got stitching on them. So really pretty. So at first glance that stamp set might appear a little plain, if you like, but add in the dies with all of the detail and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Happy New Year to you too, Jane. If, like me, you have young grandchildren or children in the house, then you will be very familiar with Baby Shark. Do. I even have a CD for the car, I have to say. I've missed my grandchildren desperately, not necessarily missed Baby Shark quite so much, but what a fun stamp set if you do have young people. You've got Mummy Shark, Grandma Shark, Grandpa Shark, Daddy Shark, Baby Shark, and all the little bits, the pearls and the hats and the moustaches and things that will go with them. Great fun. So that's the Shark Frenzy, so really good fun. Another fun stamp set is this Oh Snap, and this is just a stamp set, but you've got this crocodile, things like crocodile kisses, sorry I snapped at you, I think it's just brilliant, and you've got the little frog and the fish, so that's a great fun stamp set. Ice Cream Corner, another sweet that we're going to be coming back to later in the day. Beautiful papers, sprinkles. Actually, no, we're not coming back to the Ice Cream Corner, I don't believe. That was a potential standby if my order didn't arrive. So, or the Ice Cream Corner, you've got this great stamp set and this punch that goes with it, and we'll be playing with that in weeks to come. Really nice striped ribbon, beautiful papers. Again, a great fun sweet, and one obviously ready for the summer when that hits. We're not quite ready for that yet. We've still got icy conditions here, and I know people have had snow, but yeah, so perhaps not quite thinking about ice lollies and ice creams just yet, but that's coming up. Beautiful. Hey Girlfriend, really good fun stamp set with all these images. I love my besties. You can count on me. Your kindness touches my heart. You're a tough act to follow. But yeah, a lovely stamp set. And there they've sort of twinned it with the playful alphabet dies. And always be yourself. Great stuff. Got a really pretty little stamp set here with cakes and balloons and bunting and things on. And dies to go with that to create some really pretty birthday cards. That's a lovely stamp set. The Hey Birthday Chick. Now, if you've been around the block with Stampin' Up for a couple of years, this might remind you of a chicken stamp set, the Hey Chick stamp set that we had in the Celebration catalogue a few years ago. I believe it was 2017, so quite a few years ago now, but it was an absolute roaring success, that stamp set, and was really loved. Something that I don't think has ever been done before is being done, because from the beginning of February, or from today if you are a demonstrator, from the beginning of February if you're a customer, you are going to be able to not only purchase the Hey Chick stamp set if you haven't got it, but you'll be able to get dies that coordinate with it. You're going to be able to obviously get your hands on Hey Birthday Chick, but you're also going to be able to get hold of dies that coordinate with that, and that is going to be a special promotion. As I say, that is live now if you are a demonstrator, and will go live to you in February if you are a customer. So if you loved that Hey Chick and you want to get your hands on Hey Birthday Chick, if you want dies to go with it, if you're a customer, hang fire until February and you'll be able to get the dies with it as a bundle. And if you are a demonstrator, you'll be able to go and hunt and find those now. Little Woodland Wonder, isn't that a cute stamp set? So you've got this branch with all these little creatures in, and you can obviously extend that and make that as long as you like. And as you can see, you've got a little trunk here, and they've got a foldy out card just here that's got the bottom of the trunk, the main part of the trunk, and then the top of the tree right on the top there, so that you can use your Stamparatus to line all those up. But you could keep going, you could have that tree as long as you like, as tall as you like. So that's a good fun little stamp set. This bundle is another one that I haven't yet got, but is on my wish list because it is just so cute. Snailed it. You've got mail. Hello, you snailed it. Happy mail enclosed. So just a really cute stamp set. You've got dies that go with it, so they're going to cut out some of those snails, but they're also going to create these gorgeous itty bitty little envelopes. Just so sweet. You've got some resin hearts there, there's some twine in that bundle, and these really fun papers, and I'm sure that those you're going to be able to die cut some of those images as well as using them for backgrounds. So a really fun suite of products. Look at those toadstools on there, aren't they great? So yes, I do love this little suite of products. That's the snail mail. Good fun. This is a very cute little stamp set, and if you are in need of a stamp set with the Stampin' Up logo on it for if you're selling your cards and things, the Angel policy says that you do need one of our stamps on it, and this will give you the copyright image stamp, as well as having beautiful scissors and this lovely stand just here. Craft Queen, handmade for you. Crafter's gonna craft, stitched with love. This little copyright stamp set, just stamped just there as well, so you could have that on the back of your projects. Really pretty, a really lovely little useful stamp set. So that's there. You've got these delicate petals. I haven't seen these particularly close up, but they look great fun. You've got these intricate dies here, and then you've got the stamp set with all these sort of lacy images and petals. Really beautiful. And that is the delicate petals. This window that turns up in a class in the upcoming months. So you've got the welcoming window, you've got the stamp set. It's got a Mother's Day greeting in there, as well as friends and birthday greetings. You've got pots and flowers, and then you've got these dies with all the windows and the shutters and the window boxes. Even got the little brackets in there for your shutters. So I really love that stamp set and those dies. So that's a really lovely bundle. The Enjoy the Moment bundle. So this is all seed heads and things. So really unusual, a little bit different, and create some really fabulous projects. I've seen some lovely things created with that. So that's beautiful. Wonderful as You. So you've just got a nice little stamp set there that's got little images in it, and some great sentiments. May your comeback be bigger than your setback. It's hard to say goodbye, sending positive thoughts. So that's really lovely. This little bundle here, we've had a play with that on lives, the floating and fluttering. So creating those floating cards, as well as just fabulous butterfly images. Vine design, look at these gorgeous dies. The stamp set almost pales in comparison compared to these dies. They're just stunning. And obviously with all of these things, you don't have to buy bundles if you don't want to, but there's some really great sentiments in there to add to the front of these really intricate die cuts. So it's a lovely bundle together, but you've got the flowering vine dies and this little stamp set. Here we've got a reversibles. So one side you've got the detailed stamp, and the other side you can infill your images to create these back-to-back blooms. So they're good fun. Look, if you've got any babies coming into the family, how cute are they? For the little one who tugs on our heartstrings. There's a little giraffe as well. Aren't they just adorable? A new ovals punch. That's really useful, and you've got this little oval occasions, so lots of little greetings that are going to fit in to those ovals, as well as there's quite a nice little Easter picture there. So lucky to know you. You've got some stars, little shamrock on there. So really beautiful to create. Got a nice chocolate bunny. Can't buy him, I'm afraid. He's not in the catalogue. But a really useful punch. Well suited. We're going to come back to this later in the day, but a great masculine set. Stamps, dies, shirts, ties, papers that are created to go with those dies. That's really great. Ride the Range, another masculine type stamp set. You've got your cows, your cattle, you've got your cowboy, your barbed wire fencing, and a horseshoe. So that's good fun there. This is a great set. If you're looking for something for Father's Day, there he is mowing the lawn. There he is in his hammock. It's your day to relax, and you're a cut above the rest. That's a very fun stamp set for your Father's Day projects. I love this one. If you're into vintagey things, this is the Soar Confidently. You've got the biplane and the airship and the hot air balloon. Blending brushes. They are very exciting. We've got a class coming up with those. So that's coming up very soon if you want to join us for a class on those. The Treasures of Life. Look at this beautiful stamp set. Been created with grandparents in mind. That went straight in my basket. Just stunning. How do you feel about a little sausage dog? Aren't they cute? So you've got all these wonderful little images here with these dash hounds on. And then to go with that, you've got these stitched with whimsy dies. And that gives you this sort of effect of the curly-whirly stitching around the outside of these labels. So that's a really lovely die set and a really, really cute little stamp set. So much to choose. There is indeed. This page gives you a few little details of some of the things that have carried over from the autumn winter one. Obviously, as of today, the mini stamping, cut and emboss machine is available to customers. So if you would like one of the baby machines, you can get your hands on that from today. And then you've got these back indexes. So you've got your bundles. So that gives you the details of all the bundles. Really useful, these indexes. As we flick through, lots of bundles, stamp and die bundles, stamp and punch bundles. Then you've got all your stamp sets, your catalogue at a glance, all your papers, all your speciality foils and acetates and things. Here's all your dies. Here's all your punches, your embossing folders, heat and stick powder, and blending brushes. Here's all your ribbons and twines. Here's all your embellishments, and then on the bottom there is your kits. So really great resource, these these sort of catalogue at a glance features in the back of these catalogues. I find them really useful. Choosing to make a difference. We do try and like to think that we can try and make a difference for people, and we obviously can't get out and do face-to-face sort of charity work and things. But hopefully just by staying in and being here for you, keeping you going. Morning, Sarah. We are making a bit of a difference. Be a host if you want to host an event. This is the host stamp set that you could be choosing to spend your stamping rewards on. It's quite cute. Got a dragonfly and a shell and some leaves and flowers in there. It's a sweet sampler, so it's got sort of little images that are reflecting the bigger sweets in the rest of the catalogue. So that's some ideas about hosting, and then of course you can join, and it talks about your starter kit. And then on the back page here, it's giving you some basic tools that are really useful. So your trimmer, your dimensionals, your take your pick tool and bone folder, stamparatus, mini cut and boss, paper snips, paper trimmer, heat tool, simply chamois, all of those things that we take for granted. But just a reminder, they're all there on the back page, and if there's something there that you haven't got and you want, it's got the numbers for you. So that is our quick whistle-stop tour of the new mini catalogue. I'm really excited. I do have a little stash of things already, as I say, and there's a couple. There's more things yet that I want to get my hands on. I have classes planned between now and sort of April, May time. Because in May our annual catalogue will launch, so lots of exciting things to look forward to, lots of new products. So do come back and join me throughout the day. If it's the wrong time of the day for you because of you're at work or you're in bed or whatever it is, all the videos will be available going forward. I know for those of you that are in Australia, you're coming to the end of launch day. We're just beginning it, and as I say, if you are a member of my VIP group, if you are a customer, there'll be more things happening over on that group throughout the day. But I will be here. My final live jaunt will be at around about 9 o'clock this evening, so I'm here for the next 12 hours, popping on and off and doing various things. So I hope to see some of you later in the day.